Never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laifa. So today's video is going to be another client transformation videos. I know how much you guys love these. So the beautiful Bukola is our model for today, and we are starting off with hair, and the hair we're using today is from Sogoodhair. So right now she's just showing you all the things that came in the packaging of the wig. Came with a scarf to tie your hair down, also came with a bonnet, came with a wig cap, no, a stocking cap, and elastic band. So right here, she's just showing you guys the wig. I've already plucked it, but the thing is that it actually came pre-bleached, so I didn't have to bleach it, and it actually came pre-plucked, but you know I like an overly plucked hairline, so I plucked it some more. So right now I'm just putting the black got2b gel on her edges and tying it down. So right now I'm taking off the scarf, and you can see our edges are laid. You want the edges to be laid and away from the face before you start to do your install. So right now I'm showing you guys the hair. This is the color, and it wasn't matching with her skin tone, so I had to go ahead and apply her foundation shade on the lace so it can match better with her skin. I'm proceeding to cut off the excess lace right now, and I'm just cutting it in a zigzag motion. You do not want to cut it in a straight line.
I know we're acting stupid.
Now that I'm done cutting off the excess lace, I'm using the bold hold glue to glue down the hair, and I'm just doing it in sections. So I start from the side, then to the center, and to the other side. So I'll just let you guys watch and see how I lay down.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you.
After laying everything down, I proceeded to use my hot comb to melt it. This step is really important. Like, I didn't know the importance of this step until I started doing it. Like, it really makes a lot of difference. Like, you melt it into the skin. If you're not being very careful, it might actually burn you or your client, so you have to be very careful when you're doing this step. So after doing that, I used the elastic band to tie it down so that it can melt even better. Then while it was laying, I decided to start styling the hair so she looks better in the side parts according to her. So we decided to opt for a side part. Guys, I did not mention that the hair actually came like this, like the color. This is the color it came in. I'm going to leave all the details of the hair in my description box below. So right now I'm just using hair wax on the hair. Then I went back into the hot comb to flatten my pattern.
That girl you texting when I look away. 'Cause in the echo of your silence, only.
So after doing this, I decided to cut the hair. I wanted it a bit shorter actually. Like, I felt like the length I got was a bit awkward, so I wanted a shorter length, so I cut it down some more. Then after cutting it down, I decided to bob the wig. So right now I'm taking off the elastic band, and honey, can you see how gorgeous this girl is? Like skin popping, now hair popping. So right now we are moving to the makeup bit of this video. So I just started by cleansing her face with a Garnier micellar cleansing water. I put a little bit on wipes. So I'm using Embryolisse to moisturize her face. Then I'm using the milk Hydro Grip primer to prime her face. For foundation, I went into these two shades from the L'Oreal True Match. I really love these foundations. They're so amazing. So I just proceeded to apply it with a brush first. Then I went into a damp beauty sponge, which I'm using to blend it in right now. Then to highlight, I'm using the Tarte Concealer in Deep Sand. Then I went back into that same damp beauty sponge to blend everything in. And right now I'm applying setting spray before I proceed to set. So I'm setting with the Beauty by AD setting powder in the shade Tawny. I love using this shade for darker skin people. I've realized that I don't really like to use the translucent or the RCMA on dark people anymore. So to contour her face, I'm using the Maybelline powder in the shade Cacao. And to set the rest of her face, I used that Iman shade I just showed you guys. I think that's 8.3 or 8.4. Right now, I'm using that setting powder to do a little bit of reverse contour. After doing that, you just want to blend that powder in. So I mixed that cacao powder I used to contour her face with a little bit of her powder to contour her nose so it's not so dark. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the skin for now. Now we're moving to brows. I started off by using the Cupid's brow wax it's like a wax, like a gel for brows to just make sure the hairs stay in place. Then I went into the Hairline Esther brow pomade in the shade Ebony. So I like to use a brow pomade to line, that's to draw the outline of the brows before filling it in.
Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just
After drawing the outline, I'm using the Bingwa Beauty brow pencil in the shade dark brown to fill in our brows. You guys already know I have a coupon code for you guys. It's going to be in my description box below, so you get 5% off if you use the code LIFA to buy the brow pencil. So I just use this to fill in the brows.
You always posting the pictures, trying to look like you winning, or look like you always be working. Soak in the moments you live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus.
I'm proceeding to highlight, and I'm using, I think I used LA Girl or ZKL concealer to highlight the brows. So this particular brow I'm highlighting right now was pretty big. I didn't realize until now when I started highlighting it. So you'll see during the course of this video that I reduced the size, so please don't come for me. I can see that it's big. I reduced it later on. So I like to use a light concealer for the brow bone and a concealer that's closer to a skin shade for the inner and the outer corner of the brows, which you'll see me do.
Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high.
After highlighting, I'm just blending all that concealer in like so. So we are done with the brows now. Right now, I'm highlighting the top part of the brow with a concealer that's closer to our skin tone. You want to make sure you don't use so much and you don't use a concealer that's too light. If not, blending it in will be very difficult.
City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight.
So now we are done with the brows. I'm just proceeding to bake, and I'm actually baking and putting a little bit of setting powder to catch fallout from the eyeshadow.
I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb. Maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb. It's the only way we know how to do it. You make me feel so young.
For the eyeshadow base, I'm using this Colourpop concealer. So I'm just blending it in. Then I went into the Mood Beauty palette in Bocap. I started off with this yellow shade as my transition color. Then I proceeded to use this green shadow from the same palette. So I just buffed this into our eyelids. Then went back into that yellow shade and blended it out some more. After doing that, I went into this Hush Beauty pigment in Sink Forest. I started off by using the NYX glitter glue to apply it on the eyes first before I went into the pigment. So now I'm using the pigments. So I'm just using a flat brush to press it in. I'm done with the eyeshadow now. I'm just dusting all that fallout away and dusting off the... So I dusted the fallout away and now I'm pressing in the remaining setting powder. So right now I am lining with the Inglot number 77 gel liner. I'm not doing a wing. I'm just lining the lash line. Then I'm using the Zyron mascara. Then I went into these lashes from Chi Lashes. Then I went into this yellow neon pigment. I mixed it with the benign clown white. I mixed the two of them together and I used that for her waterline. I didn't want to use black. For this look, I guess you guys can tell I was trying to not be so subtle like I usually would gravitate towards. And now I'm using the same Zara mascara to apply on her bottom lashes. And for her lips, I am lining with the Beauty by AD in Buff. After which, I went into this Nuban Beauty color corrector. Yes, guys, it's actually a color corrector that I've applied as her lipstick. Then I put a light concealer, I think from Huda Beauty, in the middle of her lips, and that's it for the lips. Then I went back into that eyeshadow palette from Mood Beauty and I used this orange shade as my blush. Moving to highlighter, I'm using this Ezekiel Sparkling Dust as my highlighter. I also apply the highlighter in the inner corner of her eyes. Then I will finish the look off with this setting spray. And that is pretty much it for this look. So yes, our gorgeous model. Yes, honey. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, the hair is from Sogoodhair. I'm going to leave all the details in my description box below. And I'm also going to leave all the details of the makeup in my description box below, and also of the model, because I'm sure you guys would ask. You guys always ask. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.